Be proud of your town. Be proud of Stockport. Be proud of the music, the history, the culture. Be proud of the sport. So many reasons why we should be proud, and not just Sarah from pop group Girls Aloud. So where do we start with this famous old town? The best place in the world, not just a noun. We stand on our own, don't confuse us with Manx. We live in Cheshire, you know, although formerly in Lancs. Let's start with acting. We're actually quite a force. Claire Foy with an Emmy and a Golden Globe, of course. But she is current. There are many you may not know, like Nicholas Franco from Hello Hello. Michelle Keegan, the world's sexiest woman. Sexiest from Stockport? Unbelievable, come on. Tim McInerney, Blackadder's buffoon Percy. Dominic Monaghan as Merry, a ring was his mercy. Peter Butterworth, what a carry-on, right up the Khyber. Danny Miller as Aaron Dingle doesn't take any mither. Carl Davis played his partner before he went to Happy Valley. Christine Keeler's Scandal was a stage for Joanne Whalley. TV presenters, there are a few of them as well. Yvette Fielding, ghostly stories she does tell. Judith Chalmers, a Stopfordian. Let's all be clear, everybody really wishes they were here. Joan's not from Breakwell, she's from Heaton Moor. Vernon tells Tess Daly to get on the dance floor. Katie Derham read the news, she's clever, she's not dippy. Geoffrey Hayes on Rainbow with Bungle, George and Zippy. And comedy is here, we all know how to laugh. Will's not from Miller, but it's the home of Craig Cash. Just past McVitie's, they said in early doors. Jason Manford and Sally Lindsay are good friends, of course. Vitties make biscuits, and we're the home of Jaffa cakes. In New Mills, Swizzle's Matlow. Refreshers they make. Double lollies, drumsticks. We all love Parma violets. Let's move on to music. Remember Herman's Hermits? Something tells me there'll be no milk today. 10cc at Strawberry Studios on a dreadlock holiday. Our folk were in the lineup of Muse and a Blondie. Martin Fry lived in Bramall. Now I know my ABC. The people are so friendly, said Frankie Vaughan. He put us on the map even though he was Liverpool born. And Dad Sampson's teenage life, Eurovision was his high. St Winifred's no one quite like Grandma made us cry. And now there's a new group making the town proud. Blossoms isn't just a pub that makes its music loud. 5 lads from Offerton High and Stockport School. They're Blossoms, they're current, they're trendy, they're cool. What about literature? Well, there's Agatha Christie. She made up Miss Marple from her Stockport history. There are Horace Lamb, Simon Eldritch, and last but not least, science fiction novelist, that is Christopher Priest. The buildings and structures are a veritable mix. The Victorian Viaduct with 11 million bricks, the Art Deco Plaza built in 1932, the Hatworks Museum, a milliner's who's who. The relatively new pyramid, a structure of glass. Bramall Hall is in itself a touch of class. A lime hall, the scene for TV's bygone age, the grounds of the mansion, the lantern and the cage. Robinson's Brewery at the heart of the town, the famous prancing unicorn, a horn at its crown, just a stone's throw away from the Victoria Market Hall, architect Norman Foster, inspired by them all. And more famous names, and know them you should. Antique dealer Dickinson, impressionist Yarwood. And did you know that Whitworth, as in the screw thread? That's right, he was Stockport, born and bred. Cockleshell hero James Conway of the Marines, Ellis Lowry had Stockport in many of his scenes. Shed 7 was fronted by singer Rick Witter, and Oliver Holt talks of Stockport on Twitter. Sporting Stockport icons, there really are lots. Sarah Story has her Olympic golds and a gold pillar box. She started out a swimmer and progressed to win on bikes, just like Sophie Thornell, in spite of partial sight. Speedworks started out here, they're in British touring cars. Boxing's Hatton and Fury were stepping Hillborn stars. John Amici, a basketballer, is a huge 6'10". Swimmers, Goddard and Hickman, were Stockport Metro men. And the Harwood Bellis twins, their future looks so bright. Basketball and football, success in their sight. Ince, Warhurst, LaFondre, Stockport footballer scene. Phil Foden and twins, Will and Michael Keane. Dazzler Darryl Fitton and young Nathan Aspinall. Darts is their game, but the most famous one of all is the legend as the silverback, Mr. Tony O'Shea, and Wimbledon winner Fred Perry. He got his own way. There are bound to be more. There were some that will have been missed. More famous names that should be on the list. World famous brands that started in the town. Too many good things to get them all down. So when you go away and folk ask you where you're from, tell them you're from Stockport, you're a Stopfordian. Famous names and products that should be known worldwide. Tell them you're from Stockport. Tell them with pride.